Welcome to DCU Worlds, and we have some news about the Peacemaker series. A new teaser commercial from Max has been released, and Max always puts out one of these commercials every year to showcase all its productions that will be released this year. In this commercial, we got a few small clips from Peacemaker that didn't reveal much, but we can get an idea of what the story's plot will be. So let's talk about all of this, and we'll also discuss what actress Rachel Brosnahan said to Collider about Clark and Lois's relationship in the Superman film. She revealed some details that were kind of obvious, but could also be very important for the movie's plot. Additionally, there have been some rumors circulating online about Superman's costume, and they're saying that Superman might get a new suit during the film. We also received confirmation on when the second trailer for Superman will be released. James Gunn posted a little video with Jim Lee to celebrate Superman Day. All right, everyone, let's talk about all of this. But before we start, don't forget to click the like button, comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. Also, follow us on our other social media platforms like Instagram and Threads. I'll keep you updated on this universe that we all love. Okay, let's start by talking about the Peacemaker series. Max released this teaser for Peacemaker, and shortly after James Gunn posted on his social media, there are small clips that don't show much, but one important detail is that they are calling the series Peacemaker, new season, but they could also just call it the second season without any issue, since some elements from the first season will be canonical in this new universe. James Gunn also confirmed that the new season of Peacemaker will premiere on August 21st, while Superman debuts on July 11th. So that means just a little over a month later, Peacemaker will be released. We'll know if Superman was a success or not when Peacemaker is launched. Thus, the Peacemaker series will serve as a sort of celebration depending on Superman's success. From what we've seen in those small scenes revealed in the teaser, such as Peacemaker sending a signal with an explosion behind him, which is kind of funny, there's also a scene where John Cena is running through a forest and seems to be fleeing from someone. We also see Amelia Harcourt taking down some guys in a bar. It looks like the second season of Peacemaker will probably have a bigger budget. At least that's how it seemed after seeing those scenes. It looks like they didn't just film in those studio sets at Warner, but actually went to various real locations. However, it's hard to tell if there's more or less budget overall. This is the second Max original production in the DCU because the first was Creature Commandos, which was a big hit and has already been renewed for a second season. Now we're going to see Peacemaker, which will feature Rick Flag Sr., who will also appear in the Superman film as well as in Peacemaker. So we'll see what they do with all of this. Rick Flag Sr. will likely want revenge for his son's death and so on. James Gunn has already confirmed that there will be a significant rivalry in the series between Peacemaker and Rick Flag Sr. So let's see how all of this plays out in the second season. I know that the first season of Peacemaker wasn't a big deal, but the Peacemaker series is one of the best superhero shows ever made. I think if he were a bigger or more well-known hero, like if he were The Flash or Green Lantern or Nightwing, this series would be talked about so much more. But since it's Peacemaker, people talk about it, but not as much. And I think the second season of Peacemaker will also create ripples for other stories in the DCU. Like we could see a lot from Sergeant Rock, Clayface, and several other DCU productions. Have you thought about what might come after Peacemaker? There could be something stemming from Peacemaker that James Gunn is probably even writing for his next movie or series. So I think we're about to experience a moment that we DC fans have never lived through. I'm not just thinking it, I'm sure of it. What is it? A shared universe. We've never experienced this moment. We think about it in the past, but have never had it, especially if the Superman movie is a huge success. If the Superman movie succeeds, the Peacemaker series will come with a lot of hype. DC fans will be eager to watch the second season of Peacemaker. And then after Peacemaker, we'll have the Green Lantern series, right? So we're seeing that the future of DC is coming in strong with the first 4 productions: Superman, Peacemaker, Green Lanterns, and Supergirl. In my opinion, seeing those little scenes from Peacemaker, I think they're going to release a teaser soon. I believe James Gunn is already working on a teaser because it's about time. At some point, they'll have to release one. But I think they're promoting Superman first. Probably this month we'll get a second trailer for Superman, and next month we might see the first trailer for Peacemaker, because next month is May, and the series is set to launch in August, right? Just a little over a month after Superman. So I believe the second season will have some surprises we can't even imagine. The first season had that Justice League scene, and James already mentioned that it won't be canon and all that. So in this new season, they might bring characters we don't even expect. I think the Peacemaker series really understands superheroes well. It knows how to create a fun show that makes you love each character. It's super James Gunn style. He mentioned that he had to juggle making Superman and Peacemaker. He said he needed to do this for the DC Universe to work at the start and not delay anything. So that's probably it. We'll likely get a trailer for Peacemaker soon. Comment below what you expect from this series. Now let's move on to the next news about actress Rachel Brosnahan. She recently gave an interview to Collider, where she was asked about her new film, Amateur. She was asked about Superman, and she mentioned that the film is not going to be an origin story, which is something we already knew. She also talked about the relationship between Lois and Clark, revealing that they have been together for 3 months. James Gunn mentions that Superman cares a lot for Lois, but she doesn't take it too seriously. So it might be that James Gunn has created a love triangle between Lois, Clark, and Superman. Sometimes it seems like Lois knows Clark's secret identity, which makes it a bit confusing for us to understand. We will only know for sure when the movie premieres. Now, there's something important, she said. They have been together for 3 months. In Man of Steel, Lois and Clark's relationship was just beginning, but here she says they are already together and functioning as a couple. She mentioned that everything exists now. Their relationship exists, Lex Luthor exists, and Luthor Corp, along with all this Superman mythology. This is important to showcase Superman's lore to people. Superman needs significant development for the movies, and Lois is part of that. I think the choice of both actors, visually speaking, was spot on. Plus, these two actors work really well together in terms of performance, and James Gunn praises this a lot, so it's crucial for the film's storyline. From everything I've seen about Superman so far, in terms of narrative, tone, cinematography, everything has pleasantly surprised me. Regarding Lois and Clark's relationship, I think Lois already knows Clark is Superman. Or if she doesn't know yet, she will probably find out in the film. Now, there's this rumor circulating online that Superman is going to get a new suit. They're saying this suit will be an improved version of the previous one, but won't be very different. So he might get this new suit at the end of the movie, because that's often how it goes in many live-action superhero stories. I have no doubt that this will happen. He definitely needs a new suit, since we saw in the teaser that his current suit will be all burned and worn out. So yes, I think he will get a new suit. I know many people don't like this suit, but I actually think it's pretty cool. Even though it sometimes strikes me as a bit strange, I still find it quite nice. Well, here we had a little teaser for Superman Day. James Gunn posted a video on his social media with Jim Lee to promote his movie for Superman Day, and this event will take place on the 18th of this month. Many people have started speculating that a new Superman trailer will be released on that day. I also think so, because Superman Day is a significant day to celebrate the history of Superman, who is a great hero, and releasing the Superman trailer at this event will be a very smart marketing campaign from James Gunn, since there will be many fans of Superman celebrating at this event. So James Gunn made this video with Jim Lee, and they talk about how they got to know Superman. Jim Lee mentions that he first encountered Superman in that classic animation from the 40s when he was 4 years old. And James Gunn talks about knowing more about Superman from the comics and from the films of Christopher Reeve. It's cool that they mention watching the 78 Superman in the same theater. I found this video very inspiring, so that's why the Superman trailer will likely be released on April 18th, and we might see new scenes that we haven't seen before. So mark your calendars, because it's going to be a big day. All right, everyone, that was all the news about Superman. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.